Chapter 8. Ready to go, the glow dyed the east into a sea of colors. Yi stood on the top of the mountain and let the warm wind blow across his cold face. Even though he had just had an in-depth conversation with Shen Shueluo, he still felt a strong sense of tension in his heart. The system's new tasks were always so full of expectations and fears. His palms were clenched, and the blue runes shone with a slight light. That's a signal from the system that a new task is ready. He let out a long breath and reached out to touch the flashing blue pattern. In his mind, the details of the mission began to appear one by one. System, start announcing the mission. He said with firm eyes to the mission announcement that seemed to exist in the air, his trembling heart beat at a terrifying speed, as if trying to pull away from his chest. The content of the new mission surprised him a little. It was a test for the strongest person in the world where he lived. He needed to successfully find and activate the 5 elemental crystals in order to successfully pass the mission. It's too difficult. Yi took a deep breath, trying to calm the intense fluctuations in his heart. Shen Shueluo stood quietly beside him. She gently held his hand, trying to calm his inner anxiety. She knew that the difficulty of this task was a huge challenge to Yi, but she also understood that only through such a challenge could they truly grow. Looking at Shen Shueluo's confident eyes, Yi couldn't help but be stunned, and then smiled softly. He knew that with Shen Shueluo by his side, he would not feel afraid no matter how difficult the task was. He gently held Shen Shueluo's hand and said, "Shueluo, I think I have found a new direction." Shen Shueluo looked at him, her eyes as bright as stars, and said, "No matter where the direction is, I will go with you, Johan." Looking at Shen Shueluo's determined eyes, Yi felt bright in his heart. He raised his head, looked at the vast sky, and said, "Then let us start a new journey, Shueluo."